Tuesday.
Tuesday. Here live in the Boneyard, baby. We're live. We have some very special guests once again, as always. All our guests are awesome, but you guys introduce yourself, man.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Gary, live in Ottawa, Ontario, and a lot of people call me Rocker. They've been calling me that since I was basically in my teens. So that name kind of stuck. So I just, I go down the street, hey, Rocker. That's the name I get. So yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right, Allison.
I'm Allison. I'm the vocalist, and I live in Ottawa too. But Gary and I have never met because of COVID.
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah, we did it
again.
That's awesome.
Yeah. A lot of collaboration, that's for sure. So
yeah, no doubt.
Wow, that's awesome. I love when these things happen.
First question: how did you guys meet then?
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool.
You answer the question. How did we meet?
How did you? Okay, since you guys have never met, how did you guys meet?
Actually, I picked Allison out because I always wanted to do like a female fronted band, and so I always had this name Synthia in my head for a long time since I was actually in my teens.
Oh wow!
And I tried to give Synthia. Yeah, I tried to give Synthia a couple of goes, and just didn't work out. So I seen Allison on Facebook, and I seen her a couple of videos. I said, I'll contact her.
Nice,
and she tried a couple of songs out. Next thing you know, now we're in pretty deep now. We're up to 9 songs.
I'd say that's pretty deep, my friend.
Yeah.
So, Allison, I gotta say, we have actually a lot of female-fronted bands that come on this show. And how did you come about wanting to do that? Just have you sang since you were a kid, or has it been something you've always done? Or
well, I've been into cover bands. I was in a cover band before, and then I started in a synth pop trio. It's called Church of Trees. So I started with them, one of 3 vocalists. But I wasn't writing any of the lyrics or anything. And then Gary contacted me because of COVID, and I thought, give it a try. Why not? I have no idea what I'm doing, but he's been really positive and really, really encouraging. So it's been really good to have somebody who knows what he's doing to help me a little.
Helping you along,
Yeah.
The only one I think I really needed help for was What Lies Beneath, right? I got really stuck on one of those songs. So he kind of gave me a few ideas and then got me rolling again. Some of those songs are pretty difficult. There's a lot of layers to it and a lot of complex parts, right? So
no, there is. You guys, I don't know. I'll get into that later. My brain's still on mode, just getting into it. So when you're writing those riffs, then do you have something in mind when you give it to her? Or you just let her run with it, and then
yeah, basically I'll write the songs. I write all the music for it.
Yeah.
So so I'll create the music. I'll come up with a riff. I said, that's kind of cool. And I just build off the riff, and next thing you know, I got a half a song, and then I'm thinking, okay, this will work, and then I just continue it, and next thing you know, I got a full-fledged song. Some of them get a little bit more complicated than others, because we like the synth stuff, right? That's part of Synthia, right? Is using the orchestra type of, music.
That's
so
sound.
Yeah, the sound exactly, and then so I usually write it, and then I pass it right on to Allison, and then I just say, okay, write your lyrics and put the melody to it. Right. So, and then that's basically how it's born. Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Right. That's fucking pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. And then we have a good friend too, for sure, is Rach. And he's the one that's actually the sound guy behind everything. And he does all our bass playing too for us. And talk about an awesome guy. He's part of our sound. He definitely makes the sound for us. So,
wow.
Yeah. So.
How did you end up finding him, considering he's in Mexico and you guys are here?
Because I do music, like I said, I do multiple projects. So we have a Blackboard project, which I created with a guy named Lauren Reed. And actually, Lauren Reed introduced me to him.
Oh,
they
no
were
way.
they're all heavy bands down in Mexico too as well. So
Yeah.
my buddy, he introduced me to him, and then next thing you know, 26 songs later, and he's mixed and mastered them all.
Wow. Eh?
Yeah, so
There is quite the scene down in Mexico, though, man. I got a few friends. My one friend, she
Yeah.
does a '80s hair band. Like,
right.
They dress up, do the whole nine and stuff like that. But and then I seen a Mexican metal band here in Ontario. I can't even tell you who they were. I just went on a whim with my buddies who were already going, and they were fucking fantastic, man. What a show it was! It was
Oh
awesome.
yeah. Yeah, but even like Roch too, he's like a dynamite explosive guitar player too on top of it. Like he does his own product, like his own music stuff too as well, right? So, but his music playing is it's phenomenal. So him added to Synthia just makes it over the top for sure.
Oh wow! Eh?
Yeah.
Now you mentioned something earlier, Amanda, backstage about a lot of radio play and stuff.
Yeah, we seem to be getting a lot of it, especially in the UK. Seems to be going really well. Australia picking us up. The States is actually pretty good as well. But the UK, they just seem to be feeding off that real heavy stuff. So we just keep making it.
Yeah.
And it's doing well.
Yeah, right.
we hit a number one in the UK there for our last song. So
Fuck, that's fantastic.
I can't complain with that. Like when you see number one, you're all of a sudden like there's a lot of people, like send to these radio stations. That's not just a few tracks. Like there's thousands of tracks going through there.
Mm-hmm.
And be on top of one. Like
we're doing the research now, trying to become our own radio station too, so that we can actually play your music and shit too. Like, without getting sued or shut down. That's the worst part. Like we're interviewing the band, but we can't play your music.
Yeah.
We get shut down.
Exposure. It's exposure.
Yeah. So
that's okay. We can share your stuff later. We can share all your links and your merch and all that.
Yeah.
And I can share your YouTube videos up on here and stuff and all that as well. Like
perfect.
I just physically can't be sitting here with you right now having it on in the background. I
should have it going in the background.
Yeah, so we're working on that.
You'd think by now Facebook would have something where you could your page could okay it or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of them just tearing it off somebody else's page, they send you some kind of, hey, so-and-so is playing your music. Do you okay this? Or whatever.
That's
right. Instead of them just pulling it down like they do.
Right. Yeah, it's just the way they seem to operate.
Yeah. So you've been in the biz a long time, and you, Allison, you're just a newcomer into this band scene and stuff. Are you looking forward to like going to Europe and fucking being on that stage or what?
Yes, of course.
Because obviously, if you've hit number one on the radio and stuff, you're going to be able to fucking book a few shows over that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great. We get the plane ticket paid for. I'd be happy.
Oh yeah, right. Just So have you done any big tours then, man, with some other projects you've been on, or?
No, a lot of it's been because COVID and stuff like that too. But a lot of it's just collaborations just through the internet and starting to create bands through the internet. It seems what a lot of people seem to be doing anyway.
Yeah, so, no, it's true.
Yep.
As Amanda and I were saying earlier, we've had quite a few bands for the first time they've ever met right here on the show. Like they've never seen each other. Yeah. They've all emailed or text each other, and that's it, right?
Right.
So
it's funny how it works, but that's just the way it seems to be going. So
I'll give a shout out to No Skins was the first one that happened to us. Great.
Yeah, we connected some family together too, eh?
Yeah, that's true. Right?
Is that right?
We should start charging money for this shit.
I know. So
right.
we had a very good friend on who is the lead singer of Gypsy Chief Goliath, and it turns out that his share a cousin. So and we didn't know. Yeah, we didn't know. Right? My cousin Sarah was like, I'm pretty sure Adam and Eric are related. So, yeah, we should Me and their drummer share a cousin, and we had no idea. I've been listening to these guys and hanging out with these guys for years, and obviously I've known my cousins for my whole life, and
Yeah.
here we are sharing sharing a cousin, which was pretty neat actually.
Yeah.
So you guys are in a few, like you have a few different projects on the go. Where do you guys find the time to be able to pull this project?
Yeah, and I have a
well,
full-time.
we were talking about how like we just don't sleep, right?
Like I said, I get up at 5 and start my day. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then plus I've worked 10 hours. Like I have a 10-hour a day that I do my daily work. Right.
Yeah, your normal job.
After that, it's all music.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And then still, to come
yard
up
work.
Yeah,
gotta get out in the yard.
That time of year, that's right.
I miss yard work.
Actually, got to give a shout out to my boy Maximum here. He just said, "Hey," but
right on. Yeah, I can't see the comments.
I got it rocking. We got Brandon backstage now too. I see he's sitting back there chilling with us. So,
hi, Brandon.
Hopefully, he's looking up links and some logos that he can pull up at any moment.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens though. We'll go on.
I don't know. I think considering the fact that the last time I heard from you was 6 o'clock this morning to tell me the time had changed, I think we're pulling this off.
No,
that's
it would have
dynamite.
Been at 4:45 in the morning because I was on the road heading my way up to Delta at 5 o'clock this morning.
Is that what time you texted? I know.
I got up at 3:30, left the house at 4, at the shop for about 1:45. Loaded my tools, got everything ready. Fisher showed up and we rolled out. And then
wow.
I literally walked in the door. I had time to have a quick drag or smoke, and fucking open a beer and sit down. And here we are live, baby.
Wow.
As they say, no rest for the wicked.
No.
Yeah.
Right?
I just finished saying that too.
But I wanted to be a part of this show tonight, man. I love your guys' music. So
thanks very much.
Thanks for extending it because I knew it was going to be a long day when I talked to you on Monday because I found they wanted us to leave Monday. I was like, I didn't bring clothes, didn't bring anything, man. I just showed up to work like normal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you're going away for a couple of days. Like, fuck, no, I'm not, man.
You can tell me these things before I leave for work.
Yeah. Well, I figured I would have been in the hotel tonight, like coming out of the hotel room tonight, but
right.
turn and burn, man, and we did what we could, and then decided we pulled it and left and drove 5.5 hours home. Right?
Wow.
So
not something.
Insane.
Yeah.
I got a lot of projects on the go, but they all happen in this very spot. So.
Yeah. We're all over. Well, apparently, we just picked a big job up in North Bay, so I might be up there for a month broadcasting out of the hotel.
Wow.
Or Thunder Bay, or whichever one's the furthest. 17 hours from here, anyways, right?
Wow.
Crazy.
The crazy part is we're still in Ontario. I haven't even left Ontario.
Still driving 17 hours.
Yeah, right. Like you go south, fuck, you could be halfway across the country in fucking 5 to 6 different states in that amount of time, right? Like,
wild.
Yeah. I know if from where I am, if you go east, you're out of Ontario in 7 hours. If you go west, it takes 2 days.
Right.
Yeah, it does. It takes 2 days to leave if you go out west, and only a few hours if you go out east. I know when we drove to Newfoundland, we were skipping a province a day, sometimes a province and a half, right? Because it took us 2 days to get there. So yeah, a province and a half, roughly. For 2 days. And then it was a night on the ferry, which was interesting.
No.
Yes, I've been on that.
You guys are you're out of Ottawa then. So you're in Canada.
We're in Canada.
That's fucking pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been kind of planning something up in Ottawa in the last couple of days coming up on my board. I didn't realize you guys were a local band because I was going to pull in a couple others, but I'll talk to you guys after the show about all that, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I kind of put Sofa City on the table because we're up past my bedtime,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
TJ was like, "We're moving to 9 o'clock," and I was like, "Okay, sweet."
Yeah.
Because I go to bed way too early for somebody my age. That somebody my age should.
Yeah.
But I mean, I also get up at 5. So
Right.
so with either one of your other projects, have you guys toured around Canada? Or I know TJ had asked you about touring, but like, have you done anything with your other projects or?
No, same thing. It's just
Same thing,
collaboration, putting it online and see where it takes us.
Yeah.
It's interesting how it's been working, eh?
Yeah, and it seems weird. Like I have another one. It's called Heart and Bows. It's more on the rock side, like rock, hard rock.
Like
You know?
dad rock.
Lift up that book that you showed us.
Oh yeah, and then we were I'll have to open it. I haven't even opened it yet. But actually, we're featured in this book for Heart and Bows. So it's and it's the rock and metal. So it's very cool. Very cool.
Fireworks I see on
So,
there.
yeah,
Pretty
so you-
Reckless
you-
is on the
oh,
front
yeah,
of
that's
it.
beautiful.
Front
Yeah,
of it?
just
Oh,
and it gives you like blurbs on all different bands and stuff like that in it.
Oh, okay.
So like they have like even like Alice Cooper and stuff like it.
I've seen that on the front there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's,
I saw the Pretty Reckless.
yeah.
Another
So actually,
amazing female-fronted band.
Well,
And-
I've reached out to them several times and haven't heard a word back from them, man.
Okay,
I know they're
so
only across the pond. So.
their
Wow.
lead singer was one of the main characters in a TV show called Gossip Girl,
oh, okay.
but she was also Cindy Lou Who in The Grinch.
Oh, wow.
yeah, she was a child actress.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Interesting. And guess where this book's out of? UK.
That's awesome.
We're going to UK.
Yeah, baby.
And actually, Ron Boas, the singer for Heart and Boas,
Mhm.
he's from the UK.
Oh, no way. That's cool, man.
That's
You guys got quite the reach rocking, man. You're in
Oh yeah,
Australia,
like you said, you can
UK.
collab on the other side of the world, not a problem.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so obviously, the way things have gone has helped your music career quite a bit, eh?
Yeah, and it helps too. Like I don't know, I just find multi projects help. You know, because it just feeds off one or the other, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I just mean like with COVID and I hate saying that word, but like with COVID and lockdown and the way things have gone, like you guys obviously seem like you're not only motivated but actually creating
absolutely.
out of that motivation.
Absolutely.
You
Called
know, like,
waste no time.
Yeah,
exactly.
Why? I don't waste the time. So like, between work and music,
No.
there's nothing left of the day. Seriously.
So,
Yeah.
since it's taken off so much, you guys got to be looking forward to actually jamming together and like practicing
Oh yeah,
and getting
I
ready
think we
for those
will.
live
We will
shows.
for sure. We will get to
Yeah.
that point for sure.
Do
Yeah.
you think you can find a drummer that can hit those beats? I don't know.
Well, yeah, there's a couple around that can do it.
Yeah. We might know a few kicking around.
You might know a drummer.
I'll put the word out, right? Well, we
Might know
just
a
did.
drummer.
Put the word out. Need a drummer, baby. Right?
Yeah. So
That's
it's coming. It's coming. We got 3 more songs and our CD's done. So it's
Oh, wow.
yeah. So we're at 9 right now, and then we got 3 on the works. So
Right on.
hopefully
Now,
sooner than later.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask. Do you guys have like a ballpark idea of when you're wanting to or expecting to release it?
I'm hoping for another 1 or 2 this month and 1 next month. So hopefully by the end of July. It's looking
Right
good.
on.
Looking good. We just put out 2 quick ones there in last week. So one last week and the week before. So
It's
both
easy
songs
when
are
you're in
doing
lockdown.
both songs are doing great.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
Awesome.
So that's
right
all.
on.
That's all Allison's vocal work there. Yeah.
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 I'm finding
My
like
part is-
99% of the bands are just rocking it. Like they've really taken advantage of this extra time per se and really
Yeah.
focusing on what they wanted to do
Yeah. Yeah.
in general, right?
Absolutely. Mhm.
I think the
Yeah.
bands that come out of this are going to fucking be even better than before. You know,
Oh, yeah, you get-
it's going to be.
Yeah. If I did have my job on top of it there, I could just be writing stuff left, right, and center.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah, but fortunately, you got to pay the bill somehow.
yeah.
Music's the hobby. That's what it is these days.
Starving artist doesn't look good on the mortgage application.
No,
You need a
right.
full-time
Yeah.
job to support the good jobs.
Yeah, I play guitar. Right.
So yeah, no, it's been interesting to see how bands have gone. It's really been a 50-50. They've either just split and called it quits and just, are done waiting, or they've gone in full force and are sitting and waiting.
Right. Yeah. I don't understand why they'd split up though. Like this is the time to write stuff. This is the perfect time. Like I don't know how much you're gonna get better time than this. So.
Yeah, right.
The thing is, though, I think it's with the goalposts continuously being moved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they keep, well, we're going to release it now. This is a great time. No, wait, we got to release it now. This is a better time. No, maybe we should wait, because like everything is so up and down, right? We have no idea what's going on. So, but there's a lot of bands that have endured through all of this and are really going to come out bigger, louder, and stronger on the other side, I think. And a lot of bands kept each other in their circle and continuously kept, practicing and playing and meeting online and stuff like that. So like TJ always says, there's a lot of bands that were already really good and we were already excited to see, and they're going to be even better than them already being fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see what these bands bring to the table when, you guys get the opportunity to get on stage, because I imagine there's a lot of pent up teenage aggression.
Just waiting, right?
A lot of hormones running around.
Well, I mean, what else do you compare it to?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to get in a mosh pit.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And like, I'm at the point where
I was grounded as a kid
I'm
growing
gonna
up.
take the chance. Yeah.
Now I'm grounded now. Like, come on, man.
Like I'm going in. I'm gonna take the chance. At this point, I don't care. I've waited. I've done my time, and let me in.
Yeah.
And I imagine that kind of energy with the bands already being, there's going to be that teenage angst in the pit and on the stage, and I think it's gonna bring some interesting performances.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it myself. Like,
Me too.
Yes, I think we all are.
yeah, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. I shared a mosh pit video the other day. It was a series of different walls of death, and that's when everybody runs at each other like this.
Right.
I gotta ask Allison.
Yeah.
I see you're painting with the music and stuff and your things in the background. That old ancient stereo sitting there in the background. What is that? Is that a record player or is that one of those old stereos?
It's beautiful.
The vintage,
with the old flip up buttons like an old CD. Oh, man.
And I got the record player to match.
That's awesome, man. I recognize that anywhere, right? I grew up with that as well, right? So
and the ribbons from my horse riding are there too. I like to put those on.
I've seen that, right? I was going to ask about those. I was going to say, coming from metal, like, fuck, I used to square dance, but we were national champions 3 years in a row, Royal Winter Fair, man. Like, fucking.
Back up the bus.
Yeah,
I got ribbons and stuff. Next time I'll have them on the wall in the background. I'll have my ribbons up.
Right next to your astrophysicist degree?
Yeah, that might be up there too. I kind of don't have that up there now, do I?
I know.
It's amazing how many people didn't know what that was.
Hang on a minute. I'm still stuck on square dance champion.
Yeah. National champion, man.
Square dance to metal. I like to see that.
Fly in from BC and stuff. and fucking.
Like, I totally know that you're not the guest, but can you elaborate on this for me for a minute, please?
When I first
Sorry,
moved
guys,
to,
but I learn a new thing every day about my co-host.
yeah, my mom thought it'd keep me out of trouble, so I learned how to dance. So I learned square dancing, right? The waltz, tango, the fucking foxtrot, like all that shit, man. Yeah. Magic Mike, baby. How do you think I make my money?
Something tells me that you square dancing isn't too bad.
Not paying the bills, that's for sure.
Gotta keep the lights on somehow.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've had no one knows how to dance anymore. So
So they're all headbanging now.
I know
That's all good too.
All day. It's way easier.
Well, I mean, you don't need coordination for that.
No, right?
Two left feet is acceptable in the pit.
Yeah.
They're afraid to look like they're trying too hard or something. I don't know. People are too afraid, especially in Ottawa. It's a government town. A lot of people they get up in the morning. They don't want to let loose too much. They go to work.
Well, they got their suits and their career to worry about in that sense, I guess, right?
Yes.
Living the suit kind of town. I know. I have.
Yes.
A few,
actually,
yeah. Like I have a few family members that live there, and yeah, you're right. Like a lot of people there don't. I don't know about like the majority of people that are there or people that don't work in the government sector.
I've never actually been to Ottawa.
My aunts and my uncles both were, and yeah, you're right. It's very go to work and come home and sleep with your hair up. And
I was at a metal show not long
people
before
look at life like that's how it is. You fucking graduate school, you fucking get a job, you buy a car, you buy a house, you do this, you do that, right?
Yeah.
People look at me like, what the fuck have you done? Well, I traveled the world, bud. Like, I've been everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, where did you go?
What were you going to say?
The whole, you go back to your hometown and it's all the same people.
Yeah.
You're fucking there. It's like, don't even want to go back.
Okay, now's your chance.
I was before COVID, I was at a metal show here in Ottawa, and I didn't realize it, but the guy beside me was the headliner, Billy Bio, and I fucking whomped him with my arm so hard. And I looked at him, I'm like, well, you shouldn't be standing so close to me. Like some people that don't dance, I fucking go nuts on the dance floor, especially if I'm really into it, I just go crazy. So when I didn't realize, oh shit, I just hit, and I saw him on stage after, I'm like, oh. I probably could have been a little nicer, but you saw me dancing, don't stand that close.
That's right. Yeah. There are people too, man. If they're in the way, they're in the way.
Yeah.
I know. I watched Motorhead next to the lead singer of Clutch, and there was a few times where we got in each other's way, but I wasn't upset.
That band's awesome, man. I love that band.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They're a really good band.
Have you guys been in? Oh, go ahead, Amanda.
No, it's all you.
No. Yeah. Fuck you. I know what that says.
So I have "fuck that guy" tattooed on my finger.
Yeah. That's why she wanted me on this side. Just so she can do that, right?
Oh, and what's your name? No more questions. I see a puppy.
Cooper the headbanger.
Oh my!
That's awesome.
He has a little braids.
Thing ever.
Collar.
Her hair's braided.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Metal queen, and I've got a little poofy dog.
I mean, yeah, that's like my brother's 6'3" and 310 pounds, and his dog is this big. His name is Tank.
Put it in his pocket. Why?
Where's it go? It sits on him right here, and you can still see his shoulder.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like a pound and a half. It is. Yeah. It's like this big. My brother's this like mountain
yeah.
of a guy.
We have your links. Backstage, Brandon's
Yay!
amazing.
Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, buddy.
He's awesome. Did
So-
you give him a cake this morning before you left for
I
work?
might have to give him my winner's medal that hangs in my rear mirror.
Wow.
That's a whole story all on its own.
Give him.
I'm a winner.
This kid, Brandon is half our age, and he knows triple what we know when it comes to
fuck yeah,
technology. He's absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, kids these days know it all for sure.
Oh,
Hmm.
Yeah, they're good at it. Yeah.
Hey, like
Worth
I'm
every
not
penny.
complaining. I mean, my 10-year-old knows how to code.
Wow.
I don't even know what the fuck coding is, but I know that
No.
it's useful.
I know Clutch has a song that's about coding and stuff. 101 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. Oh no, see the pie song.
What's that?
The pie song is what you're talking about, right?
Maybe.
That song that she sings?
Could be.
No, thank you from the Peanut Gallery.
Yeah. Working from home,
Yeah.
she said.
Like, I know the whole pie song. No.
Don't sing it.
Oh wow.
It
So what
takes
else you
more
guys-
than 3.14 seconds to sing, so no.
Yeah.
What else you guys got on the go? You guys going to be fucking dropping some videos on us, or like?
Yeah, I'd like to do a few more. Take some
Yeah?
of the songs we have, and make some up. Yeah, we did release the one there, "Hail to the King,"
Yeah.
and, but we'll get the rest of us playing on it the next one. So
Oh, sweet.
I know. I
Yeah.
was like, Gary, you need to be on that video. It's just me, and he picked off a whole bunch of images from the internet.
Yeah. That's all right. Hey, it worked though. Like,
that works.
I
Yeah,
record everything in my bathroom, video, audio. Well, today I didn't have you in the bathroom. That would have been. It's like the best room in the house. It got the best acoustics, and I can't hear traffic
Well, you
in the
sing your
background.
best all the time in the shower, right? Like,
Well, that's it.
right, fine. Either the shower or the car. You know what I mean? Sound just like you guys. Right.
Yeah.
I always say I sing fantastic when I have headphones on and I can't hear myself. Yeah, no, I can't sing to save my life. So good on you for being able to do it. When did you discover you could sing?
Well, I took lessons, classical voice training for a few years, way back when, and then I started going to karaoke, and I just got a real rush from being up there. You know, the first time I did karaoke was with a live band, and just like nothing compares to that, right? And then I started going to the little karaoke circle here in Ottawa, and after a while, it's like eating artificial junk instead of real food, right? Like it just didn't compare. So I was like, I have to do something. I have to get into this a little bit more. And I did an adult band camp. That was really cool for a 10-week band camp called the League of Rock. And so every week they give you kind of coaching with the group. They put you together in a group, and you have to pick 5 songs by the end of it, and you get 3 performances. And the judges will sit there in the audience and give you feedback afterwards. It was really, really cool. They gave me shit.
Elaborate a little bit more on this band camp awesomeness.
Yeah.
Speak of?
You haven't heard this League of Rock? That was really
Please
cool.
do, but TJ don't get any ideas. Go on.
He's got something brewing.
No.
That was a lie. Sorry, go on.
Brainstorming, look out.
Yeah.
You can record a song at the end of it. So I had a couple of songs because I did the League of Rock a couple times, and the best feedback I think was when I think it was my second show, said, you're a female, you could be using that mic stand as a prop. And I'm thinking to myself, exactly what do you expect me to do with a fucking mic stand?
Let me Google that real quick. See what's happening.
Hang on, let me smack you with it. Is that what he meant?
Oh dear. So I took their advice, but I prefer to be off the mic stand altogether and just bouncing around.
just rock it.
I do miss performing
Okay.
live. I have a gig with one of my cover bands this summer in front of some boats out on the water, so that's kind of fun. I look forward to that.
That'd be all right.
Something.
That sounds like lots of fun.
Yeah, it'll take a while for Synthia to get a band together and learn the songs and be ready to perform live, right? So that's why I like the cover bands, because you actually get a few more gigs, honestly, if you're in a cover band. So I really love performing live. So yeah, the more I'm in 2 cover bands. One is the original one that I started. I'm not sure how much we're going to end up doing, because the other band I'm in, there's 3 singers, and we do disco, and I do everything: disco, rock, pop, metal. But you can't hold yourself into something, right? Like that's the disco is kind of fun. This is just a little bit less intense.
I gotta say, that's got to give you more range for when you guys get your full band together and you get to go out singing all these different, like, disco is not the easiest thing to sing, I wouldn't think. Like, I know I can't do that, not even in the car. You know, like,
I pull off all the black male soul songs. They give me those ones.
Oh yeah,
you guys sing all the I want the intense ones, like disco. Yeah. That one's fun.
Put you in touch with Sydney or Sunday Wild there. She does some blues stuff. You might want to collaborate with her maybe.
Yeah, I talk to her once a week. I love that woman.
Yeah. Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah, that's something I haven't tried yet, is blues. This is my first time doing metal, and when Gary reached out to me, I was like, okay, I should probably do some research and listen to some metal a little bit more. And
like, she's in Thunder Bay. She's local too, technically, like Ontario, technically, right? So
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Definitely. I'll send her your way. She might even be watching. I don't know.
She messaged me yesterday, and I haven't emailed her yet because I've just been so backed up with stuff that I have to. Usually she's on the top of my list, but
yeah,
I'm getting ready to go away. So
what else do we need to know, man? Like, tell us more.
Tell us more.
We got 3 more songs coming. We got 3 more songs coming.
Yeah. 3 more new songs.
3 more.
And I got the busy season for work. I teach horseback riding, and I got horse show season starting at the end of the month. So we'll see how we can get 3 songs out. But I have no life outside of work in this.
Jesus, you're just a woman of all trades, eh?
Yep.
Singing, got the fucking horse thing rocking.
Rocking the horse.
Pretty humble of being a rock star and a fucking famous horse trainer.
Yeah. The other way around. I shoveled shit my whole life. Train horses, ride horses. But then, after you get to a point, you just get a little bit sore and tired. And I don't have a lot of money. Like, you have to be rich to make it in that friggin' business. So.
Oh, the horse business? Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm what do you call it? The welfare case, hanging out with all the billionaires here. I think I'm gonna fit in.
That's how I felt, man. I used to work for
making on my own. It's not easy.
A buddy of mine that trains the horses to run the track with the little buggy behind and shit. So I'd come in, help them feed, do this, horse, like put the shoes on, clean their feet. I felt like a bum. Everyone's all walking around hoity-toity, right? I'm wearing a corn shirt, fucking ripped jeans, listed in the metal in my headphones while I'm feeding.
Just like anywhere else, there's a hierarchy there, right?
Oh, yeah, I was definitely down here. I'm still down there, even if,
I've been coaching for 30 years, and I'm still kind of there. It's hard to make
my uncle runs. Sorry, go ahead.
That's why I enjoy the music, because, doing something for my whole life for 30 years, I just feel like I needed a change, and music was such a great balance compared to being always out in the barn smelling like horse, wearing crappy clothes. I'm like, I get to get dressed up and look all fancy.
Yeah, get out there and tell your heart out.
Yeah.
Get it all out,
My uncle runs Shop Festival Theater. And every time I walk in there, I look like everybody else, but I know my bank account's not like theirs.
Yeah.
But I also know, like you were saying about having that release with music, that's the one thing about walking into any venue. It doesn't matter, most of the time, it doesn't matter who's who in the room. Everybody is there to have a good time, and everybody's there for the same reason. And nobody's status matters when it comes to music.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
You know,
it's
it
true.
doesn't
I'm
matter
willing to
how
put,
much you paid for that
if you
beer.
make $1 million bucks or not, I'm in the pit
Yeah.
with you regardless, right? Like,
You know, like
we're all the same.
I've met everybody from like, you know, the local choir kid to Danny Carey, and I have to say that 90% of the ones that I have met that have any kind of status have been incredibly humble. So that's the nice thing about this industry is for the most part, most of us are sane.
Yeah.
Some.
You know,
No, it's true though. Like, it's true.
So-
We're all the same. When it all comes down, we all work fucking 9 to 5.
Well, that's
Some
it.
of us a little more than others, but
Yeah.
we're all still in the same boat. As Amanda
Absolutely.
always says, but that was the same storm, a different
yeah,
fucking boat.
I always say we're not all in the same boat. We're in the same storm. Some of us are on dinghies and some of us are in yachts, man. Like,
yeah, right.
we're definitely all in the same storm, but it's not the same boat.
Yeah.
Because if I had my choice, I'd be on a yacht. Since I don't have my choice, I'm pedaling a raft with a broken piece of wood.
Oh, at least I got my canoe, which will soon be painted and ready to go, baby.
I'm hooking on to your canoe.
The canoe.
We'll paddle up Schitt's Creek together.
Fuck yeah, baby. Actually, Charlotte's helping me from FX Mayberry. She did the artwork on the canoe that's going to be
I
all
saw
done.
that.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
so
Yeah, I like how you threw that shout out in. And that brings us into the question that I'm going to steal from TJ since he stole mine. Do you guys have any shout outs to give anybody that you want to make sure people know who they are at all? Any bands that you guys listen to or anything like that?
The other project I'm in, Church Trees, I really have a lot of respect and appreciation for Bernard, because he is the one that gave me the chance in the first place. Like, I has only ever been in one cover band, and I auditioned for him, and it was like, the first one sucked, to be honest. Then he gave me another chance and said, "Here, no, I really think maybe why don't you try this song? Maybe this one suits you better." And then, like, he kind of coached me along when we first started rehearsing, and we did a few little tours. Like, we went to Toronto and Peterborough and Kingston, and just kind of got my feet wet a little bit, right? And my first couple of pods and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that for sure. And Gary for giving me the opportunity too. Like, again, like, I've never written lyrics or like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And he's like, "Oh, here, why don't you just try this? Just follow the guitar." I'm like, and he just left me alone.
Wow.
We had a video chat or two. I learned the program because I didn't even know how to use the friggin' recording program. Like, but that's how you get.
Well, you're doing good to knowing jack shit about what you're doing.
yeah.
Good thing he
We
knows.
guided her. I guided her. She's good.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
now
times
she's
like
like,
that, you bust out your mud wipes for all your dirty knees and just keep on going, right?
I'd message him like, "Fuck, I'm stuck. What did I do wrong?" And he'd just like a screenshot or something, and he'd get me going again. I'm pretty good now. I seem to have it all figured out.
Yeah.
Well, I still don't have the copy and
takes all
pasting
time.
down though. So
That's the thing, when you're doing music, it's not just playing music. Like, we have to learn, studio stuff. Okay, here you record this, your drawers, your softwares, drum machines, all kinds of different things, right?
Like,
MIDI,
where
keyboard.
do you start?
It's endless of stuff.
Mhm.
So it's not just, like I said, it's not just, okay, here's a riff and start recording. I wish it was that easy, but on my end, because I write the songs right from start to the end, like, I'm playing with all that stuff, right? So it takes sometimes it takes a little longer, but that's okay. It's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But look
This
where it
project
brought
is
you
good for you
guys.
too, Gary. You're learning new techniques and trying
Oh
different
yeah,
things.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And and then, like, a shout out to Raj there. He's the guy that helps us with our sound too as well. So definitely. And again, he's a phenomenal guitar player himself. And so to even have him on the Synthia team it's been amazing. It's been amazing for sure.
Yeah, he was supposed to be just a producer, and then he asked if he could be a part of Synthia because he really liked the sound, and so he contributes the bass and a lot of the synth sounds and orchestra sounds and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
Well, you know you're doing all right when the producer's like, "Can I be part of your band?" Yeah.
Like I couldn't ask for anybody better. Like
Yeah.
everything, and no matter what music I do, I'm just gonna send it to him. It's just
No, exactly.
he's
Here you
just
go.
he's
Hey, and half our fans are
Plus
from
he's in-
Mexico. We should fucking go to Mexico.
yeah.
Thanks
Well,
to
plus
him.
I'll
he's
come
right into
down
the
to
head.
cover the media for you if you want.
Yeah.
Like, give me a hand.
He's right into heavy stuff. So like I'm not gonna send my stuff to a guy that does pop. Like it doesn't make sense, right? So this guy's right
Exactly.
into it, and he's amazing at it. Like
Mhm.
it's really hard to describe. Like just because he does Synthia, but if you hear a lot of his other stuff, it's just like phenomenal work, phenomenal. So
Every
and,
time,
yeah,
man. That's good though that you guys
yeah,
have him
yeah.
as part of your team and stuff.
Absolutely. He's the man that's behind the sound for sure. It helps us out. You know, we try to provide him the best recordings we can for
Yeah.
home studios and stuff, and he polishes it right up and makes her sound great. Yeah,
Nice.
Can't argue with that.
no, I can't argue with that at all.
No, it's nice when your sound guy is part of the band, eh?
Absolutely. Yeah,
You know.
and he knows what we're going after, so like
Mhm.
it's just second nature to him. So
Yeah, so that's
Which is
great.
awesome.
yeah,
Yeah, I think like
Well, you
anything
really
else,
hear
too,
it on
like a
the-
little get in the groove, and now he knows my voice a little bit better. It seems like each song gets a little bit better, whether we're all kind of meshing and gelling a little bit better. I think that's just how things work, right?
Yeah.
Well, just wait till you're on stage together and you get all that energy from the crowd. Fuck, it's going to be phenomenal.
That's the best.
that will be cool.
I'll be
Actually, that
front
stuff
row
will be pretty
center.
good live. Yeah.
Double fist.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see you guys meet and perform for the first time.
Yeah, it will be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there aren't
Yeah,
that
definitely.
many.
That'll be awesome.
Well, there's
When
like
you guys
what,
are together
maybe 3
on
venues here in
that
Ottawa
stage.
that do metal.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm definitely going to take a tour to Mexico. I got a few people I got to meet up there.
Yeah, I've got a really good friend down there. I'll fucking hitch a ride and
Yeah.
go visit my friend while you do your show. And then
Come a ride up.
yeah, right. Wouldn't be my first time.
Yeah.
That's craziness. Right on. Well, is there anything else that you guys want to tell us that we haven't covered?
No,
Stealing my question back, TJ.
No, I just want to throw a shout out to all the people that listen to Synthia, that commented on Synthia, that plays the DJs. You guys, awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us. And just the support of people, and that's what keeps it going, right? So
Mhm.
might not
No.
sell millions, but it still keeps going and getting played, and people are enjoying it. And we hit a few number ones, so I'm not complaining at all. And we got a great team, and that's the thing, right? Like I think
Yeah.
Synthia has an amazing team. So like you can't, when you have a good team like that, you cannot complain about it.
No, you just
just-
go
you
with
just-
it. And
Yeah, you just
ride
enjoy
that
doing.
wave, baby.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah. So and that's
awesome.
yeah. So same with like the Hard and Bows too. Like a good team there too as well. Roch is behind that too, right? Roch, and he's behind all that mixing and stuff. And then
Cool.
we got the Black Sword project too. Like we're thinking of rekit it too. So
So
Just like that on Facebook, actually.
yeah. So we'll have you both on for different bands then.
Absolutely.
Have you back
anytime,
on.
anytime. Yeah.
We'll definitely do this again. Maybe next time we'll do a double header, but since you guys are in so
Two
many
different
different projects, we'll do one at a time and then we'll bring you in together.
Yeah,
And
that'd
maybe
be fun.
we'll try and do it so that all three of you are here.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be
That'd
great.
be fun.
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. All the boys enjoy that for sure. Everybody jumped on. That'd be great.
I still can't believe you're not from the East Coast.
I'm
man.
not. I'm from all over the
That
valley,
blows
eh?
my mind.
Or
You're
from the
done.
valley.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can hear it. I can. It's so weird.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
just
our buddy from Drowning 10 there.
That's just a
Chris.
valley accent. That's it.
I thought he was like every time we've been talking for years, I thought he was from the East Coast. The guy's from fucking Scotland. Right? Not a
Have you
clue,
heard
right?
it give it away?
No. I might be a little slow.
Oh, dude, that was so funny. As soon as I jumped into that interview, when he started talking, it brought me right back to my childhood. Because my whole life, I've lived growing up with a heavy Scottish accent. So when we had this interview the other night, TJ did 90% of the interview. I jumped in like 3/4 of the way. And this guy, not only was he the nicest guy in the world, but he had the thickest fucking Scottish accent. You couldn't cut it with a knife. It was so thick. Like it was just, it was crazy.
That was a fun time though.
He was fun. He was fun. Much like you guys have been fantastic, and I'm super grateful that you guys.
I need this tonight, man. I thought
awesome.
It was either going to be terrible this show, just personally from work and stuff, but you guys made it a blast. I had a great time.
Excellent, man.
Yeah,
shut up the whole time.
yeah.
Right.
I was quiet for once.
Yeah.
Usually when TJ gets off work and jumps into the interview, like literally gets off work and goes onto the camera, he's just having a beer and relaxing and smoking. I usually, take care of the interview. And
I got
tonight,
one sip
man,
left.
I don't know. You must have had
show.
some fire under your ass from still being at work.
I don't know. Fuck, what a day. I just know I'm going back there next week. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Montreal next weekend because I'm already fucking halfway there. Literally, it's 2 hours from, or 2.5 hours from where I was today. Is where I've been trying to go since the pandemic happened, right?
Wow.
My second favorite place to be, man, is Montreal.
Montreal.
Yeah, I love it. The first time I went up to see Your Last Wish was one of my first real bands that took me serious as doing what I'm doing, man.
Yeah, they played a lot of metal bands down in Montreal too.
Oh yeah, man.
You got Metal Fest and everything down there too. Yeah.
So, but I'm fucking going this weekend. I think to get me some live lager beer. I just found out about the other night.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll see. I might stop in on my way back. I'll let you know where I am, bud.
You got the contact, so
I do. You're in my phone.
Excellent, man. Excellent.
Yeah. I'll be late for work on Monday.
Guys in their horns, eh? Guys in their horns.
I love it.
I know.
It's like going to the beach.
Yes. Oh, jeez.
Been working hard on this for a month.
Oh my God.
Not allowed to go to the beach yet, but hey.
Right.
Jesus.
That's great.
Hilarious.
Well, let's wrap it up then, baby.
Again, a shout out to everybody for listening in. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for
we'll
any
continue
support,
this
Synthia.
fuckery backstage.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch my phone and then
Right. I don't know if anybody else can see it, but we usually have at least one technical glitch throughout the show. I was saying this backstage. And I know we've made it to the end of the show and nobody has said anything about technology fucking up. But Allison's window keeps glitching into TJ's window, and it looks like some creepy horror movie effect. It's actually really weird. And I don't know if anybody else can see it, but I can see it, which means that we have a technical fuck up tonight.
I didn't see nothing.
I see it.
Well,
I wasn't going to let us go all the way through this interview without having something wrong.
Definitely look forward to having you guys on again here in the future, man.
Awesome.
You guys are always welcome here in the Boneyard.
Thank you very much.
And as I said, I'm up kind of your way all the time, or I will be for sure now this year. So I'll be stopping in and saying, hey, having a beer and stuff. All right.
Excellent.
And then your first live show, you better tell us. I'll be there 100%.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll bring a few people with. I'll fill up the car. Maybe the fucking party bus or the party van. The band in the van.
The band
in the van. Oh, yeah, I'm going over to tomorrow.
Yeah. So
my brother has a VW bus, and he's going to let me interview bands in it.
Cool.
As long as I promise to take him with me. So, of course, I said yes. It's green. It's my favorite color. It's got like a little stove in it and a little bar fridge and a couch that turns into a bed and a little movie projector. And
Perfect.
The bee's knees, baby.
Yeah, and it's in mint condition. It's in mint condition. So my brother can't drive anymore, and he wants the opportunity to be able to utilize it. So guess who gets to drive him across Canada? Oh no! What a terrible job.
Well, you have fun across Canada, and I'll call you when I get to Mexico.
New Mexico, when you purchase our land, right?
Yeah. New Mexico, I can't wait. That's something we got to talk about a little bit more. I did a bit more stuff on that too, by the way.
I know. I was looking too, and I found some nice little holes in Texas.
There's some amazing bands in Mexico. There's some amazing,
Fuck yeah, man.
amazing. Like it's wicked.
You know, say we have 300 acres down there to throw a big fucking festival. We could have bands from
That'll do
everywhere.
it.
Throwing that out there.
Well, we're in the process of building a Canadian stage. We're in the process of, TJ is in the process of building a Canadian stage. I'm just making sure that everything happens.
Nice.
Yeah,
But
right here in Ontario.
we've tossed around the idea of what could happen with one or both of us relocating to the southern states and, you know, expanding there.
I am part American.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, I'm quite interested to see where Texas could take me.
Yeah, right. I'll be over there in New Mexico.
You never know.
Not far
Right.
away.
Well, I mean, acreage is cheap out there, and even to find it with electricity already, you know, or sewer already, or both, or it's like, I mean, it's reasonable.
Well,
we've
if
been
you
sniffing around.
The new place my buddies bought, they paid, I don't want to give too much away, $800,000 for this fucking house that's a corner lot in a subdivision. Like, I could take that $800,000 and buy 300 fucking acres with a house on it in New Mexico and still have $400 fucking $1,000 left. Even with the
look
American
at the
exchange,
compounds that we found for 400.
400,000 with the exchange. That's an extra 100,000. Like, fuck. And I got a compound with 5-10 acres.
I think it was 12 acres.
Festival field. You know, we'll see what happens in the future, though, right?
It was interesting to see where we can go when it comes to expanding out of Canada. I mean, I love my home. I'm Canadian first. I always will be.
I'm a Southern boy, man. I love down home. It's, you know.
If there's opportunity and it's not here,
well,
am I going to stay, or am I going to chase that opportunity? Right?
Yeah, right.
Canada's good. I
do like it here. I've been here almost 4 years now this time around. I've always been back and forth my whole life.
Yeah.
Right? But
I've been here my whole life.
I did fall in love in Montreal, so.
Montreal's awesome, man.
You know, so.
Want to have a party, go to Montreal.
Too far away from Montreal, you know what I mean?
Like, we're not that far.
No, you guys are right there, you know.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't know. I've been in Niagara my whole life, minus the year that I lived in Newfoundland, and I don't know if I would trade it. Like, I mean, I'd move, I'd relocate, whatever, but I don't know if I would trade the entirety of my life in Niagara Falls for anywhere else in Canada. As gorgeous as Newfoundland is, as amazing as I bet it is out west, I couldn't imagine not growing up next to the falls.
Mm-hmm. Well, you grew up there, so there you go, right? So.
Yeah, it's home. It's comfortable, right?
Yeah.
When we moved to Newfoundland, there was no helicopters, there was no planes. I can see the falls from the front of my building. Like, I can see the tourist area and hotels and stuff. And I couldn't hear any of that. I couldn't hear the water, because you can hear the falls.
I know, it's funny, right? You can. So I come down. I grabbed the hotel, which is, you can fucking see it from her house. You think I could get there? No, I just drove all around and around and around.
Finally hotel 10 minutes away.
I was like, whatever.
And we're still grateful that you stayed in a hotel that night.
I know. I didn't want to stay at your place anyways. Not that night.
I don't feel bad.
Uh,
And on that note,
yeah, I need to cook some dinner, get cleaned up. I gotta be up at fucking butt fuck same time tomorrow.
Wow. I hear you.
Just
yeah, I
stupid
get up
time.
at 4:30, 5 o'clock by choice. I don't actually leave
Not
my
me.
house when I get.
Just can't sleep in anymore. I'm up
I
at
know.
5, 6,
Yeah.
6, 7
Here.
o'clock sleeping. Right.
Same here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Like I
it's
might
so
lay
long.
down, have a nap at noon, but that's because I've been up since 4:35 doing shit, right?
While everybody else is still sleeping.
Exactly, right? Nap
Oh,
at noon, get up in the afternoon with everybody, have breakfast,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I get up about 4:30, 5 o'clock. The girls get up at 9:30. We homeschool for a couple hours. Sometimes we wait until the weekend. You know, we just whatever, like whenever they
Yeah.
feel like it. And then I work some more, and then sometimes I nap, and then I work some more.
Nap. Jeez, must be nice. Nap.
Well, I mean, I'm a writer, right? So I write. I think TJ, 17 books.
yeah, some shit.
I'm
like
writing
that.
right now. I'm in the
Wow.
middle of 17
Nice.
books right now.
Nice.
Most of them are Sofa City Sounds books, but I also am writing Kiss Craze, which is a tribute to Kiss tributes. It's a lot of
It's all
fun.
about all the bands,
Yeah.
tribute bands,
Yeah.
bands.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's really neat.
Actually,
We'd like to
Are
see
you-
Cynthia in it anyway.
Well,
Yay.
you guys will be in Sofa City Sounds, and then Allison, I
Fuck,
really
you're
like
all
to
over the
put you
place.
in the Women of Metal book.
And the
find
what?
you everywhere.
Okay, so the Sofa City Sounds books I write. How about before we get into this, why don't we kick everybody else out?
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
for everybody
Kick
else.
us off. Yeah.
They've heard this a million times.
Bye, everybody. We love you.
Thanks.
Play it loud. Play it proud.
Thanks for